for Damascus and its countryside events on Sunday, February 24, 2013. Starting from the capital Damascus, where a shell fell in Al-Bulad LA near Al-Maskaba LA in Bab Touma, next to the fallen mortar shell in Al-Abbasiyin district. Political security members waged furious attack operations in Al-Jadida LA. Jobber witnessed the violent shelling and the Muhajirin recorded Doshka machine gun existed in Shura Ascent. Moreover, some mortar shells fell nearby Al-Qabun district, targeting citizen houses, leaving a number of injured next to the aerial raid targeted Tora area there. Turning to the southern quarters, where mortar shells targeted Al-Hajar al-Aswad, causing fire columns there. In Al-Yarmouk camp, the sniper of Al-Battiqa checkpoint targeted a young woman, killing her and injuring her sister critically when they were out for buying bread. Some clashes took place between Assad forces and the Free Syrian Army members in both Al-Thalathin Street and Al-Isali quarter. Also by Tsaham, Yalda and Babila exposed to violent shelling in the morning too. Two cars belonging to the patrol's branch went around Dili in Al-Qazazin after their coming back from the located checkpoints in Al-Andalus entrance, Sidi Miqdad and Benetton Crossroad. The cars consisted of 8 well-armed members inside each. The entrances of Al-Thiabiyya and Al-Husayniya camps witnessed violent clashes between regime's army troops and FSA members, and the 85th Brigade fired towards the housed communities. A Scud rocket was launched from 155th Brigade in Al-Qtaifa towards the Syrian north today, while Assad forces arrested 15 people from Al-Qtaifa checkpoint on the international highway. Toward the eastern Ghouta, where MiG warplanes raided on Douma and Sakba, leaving a number of injured, as well as some mortar and heavy artillery shells fell on Zamalka. In Jisrin, military airplanes shelling caused the death of 6 martyrs, among whom are 2 children, and a number of injured, along with rising thick fires in the town. Ibada and Shibha also witnessed violent shelling by missile launchers and heavy artillery. Regime's warplanes waged 3 raids upon Ain Tarma, and missile and artillery shelling targeted the district, leaving martyrs and injured. As to Harasta, the shelling targeted the surrounding areas of Vehicle Administration headquarters from this district, along with a warplane raid from the direction of Arbin in the Damascus countryside resulted in a martyr and a number of injured. Also, some clashes took place between Assad forces and FSA members in the surrounding front line of Al-Hurriya Square, Shredi and Sakina Shrine, as continuous attempts for Assad forces to go forward that was followed by tanks shelling targeting electricity establishment and the shrine there. From Al-Mazza military airport, military consolidations went to Daraya through the southern bypass towards Daraya's eastern entrance, containing 5 tanks, 4 BMB vehicles, 8 cars supported with Doshka machine guns, a number of ambulance cars, and a big number of cars and troops carriers. The western area of Daraya also exposed to Assad forces tanks, along with some clashes on the road of the factories, followed by Sukhoi warplanes raids upon the district, causing a huge devastation. As to Al-Muaddamiyya, where 5 martyrs were killed and 40 people injured, most of them were children and women, because of regime shelling by vacuum and cluster bombs and air raids next to the devastation that struck the whole town. In Al-Kiswe, regime forces closed all the ways that led to the eastern Kiswe and shops there and fired towards the orchards. Also, the old Kiswe witnessed an intensive security presence and random arresting operations. Finally, some clashes between regime forces and FSA members occurred near Al-Mafraq checkpoint in Sbaine. As to Al-Quraitara, where other violent clashes took place in Ofania and Jubat al-Khashab, along with the shelling that targeted the Last and Al-Nabik districts.